so-called president. He's not a president. He's an unelected boss. He's a bureaucrat. He doesn't represent us. He represents the interests of the billionaire funders on this campus. Boeing's blood-stained fingerprints are all over this campus. His 2016 contract also includes as part of his compensation, quote, a recent model automobile suitable for his role as president. 30 days of vacation time per year. I'm a faculty member. I went and checked how much vacation time I've accrued. How much do you think that was? Zero! Is it a war when one side has the full backing of the most powerful countries on earth to throw bombs and shoot guns? No! Sorry.
That's the non-law in 1948. Zionist Any attempt to blame both sides of the struggle, one completely disregards the history of the continued oppression of the civilian population. Two, misrepresents the balance of power that population is run by warfare. And three, blatant ongoing ethnic cleansing and genocide.
2, 3, 4, occupation, no more! Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
From Palestine to Mexico! All the walls have got to go! From Palestine to Mexico!
All the walls have got to go!
And on Sunday, thousands, closer to home, marched to stop and picketed to stop weapons being loaded on a U.S. ship that was bound for Israel. Unfortunately, they managed to cost the U.S. military hundreds of thousands of dollars by forcing them to use their own personnel to load the ship because they effectively blockaded workers from coming to it.
Stop all the ships! Stop all the ships!
That is the kind of militant class action we need. That is what we mean when we say revolution. We mean organizing the working class to say no to using our labor to profit off of the death of the Palestinian people. The United States government unconditionally supports the murder of 10,000 Palestinians, half of whom are children, while spitting out useless cries to, useless cries about how we must, Israel has the right to defend itself. Well, 5,000 dead children say differently. Of this violent, strike against the Gaza people for the actions of Hamas on October 7th. That didn't start with Hamas. Would anyone like to guess how many Israeli soldiers were killed? 0! How many Israeli soldiers were injured?
What about the 6.8 million Jews in Israel? What's going to happen to Israel?
Take it today! They'll have all their needs met under socialism.
Have you read the Declaration of Independence?
I'm with her.
It says to Arab inhabitants they will have full equal representation.
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
What will happen to Israel?
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
There is only one solution!
Intifada revolution!
There is only one solution!
Intifada revolution!
There is only one solution!
Intifada revolution!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
What about
Free Palestine!
end the siege on Gaza now!
End the siege on Gaza now!
We don't support the government.
End the siege on Gaza now!
End the siege in Gaza
now!
End the siege on Gaza now!
Free Palestine!
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 I think Zionism is a political ideology that I disagree with.
I think political Zionism has been around since 1995.
I mean, they can continue living there. They won't be able to live under a Zionist state, but they can be Zionists themselves. Of course, they're entitled.
I just want to stress how important it is not to engage with rhetoric that is absolutely defiant with reality.
I don't think that's necessarily true, because I think that most working class...
The purpose of these conversations, the purpose that people are coming out here and saying these things to us is not to have a genuine conversation. They don't want to talk about this issue. They play music over us, they blow whistles, they make claims that are just patently false. Why did they do this? It's called controlling the conversation. We know the answer, we know the facts, we do not need to engage. I want to stress that. That's the most important aspect of our work. We're here to free Palestine. We're here to end the siege on Gaza. We're here to offer an actual solution.
Never targeted Jews directly, right?
Most importantly, the first thing that is on our mind, the first thing that we need to be thinking about are the people in Gaza who are being killed, who are being bombed, they're being forced out of their homes are being leveled.
I would ask them to stop.
That is shameful. There's no amount of rhetoric that can deny how shameful that is. There's no amount of changing the conversation that can deny how shameful that for all of these people are, how silent the administrations are, how silent our bosses are, how silent our government is.
We want the working class people.
No, their interest is in the decimation of Gaza. It's in the eradication of people.
Seattle and multiple other group organizations.
I'll say it again. Free Palestine!
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 End the siege on Gaza now!
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 Netanyahu, you can't hide! You're committing genocide!
Netanyahu, you can't hide! You're committing genocide!
Netanyahu, you can't hide!
Netanyahu, you can't hide!
You're committing genocide!
You're committing genocide!
Netanyahu, you can't hide!
Netanyahu, you can't hide!
You're committing genocide!
You're committing genocide!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Thank you.
Hitler wore pants too, but not everybody who wears pants is a fascist. This is understood again. No, that's your
Let's not debate!
Yes, that's
Let's not debate! Let's go! Hey, hey!
what socialism is.
Let's not debate! Let's go!
How about North Korea?
They're trying to.
Oh, see, now they don't want to talk. They don't want to talk. They don't want to have conversations.
Not trying to have a conversation.
Well, you guys are out here yelling and being obnoxious. I don't care. When you say you want to free Palestine, you want to give the Palestinian Authority the right over the state, who is specifically
Against
the
Hamas
power
than
in
me.
1939.
I do not support
Palestine! Live Mexico! Palestine! Live Mexico!
slow political
not here to talk
I want to remind
you out
you
here listening to
that the public because of the interests of our ruling class. As has been discussed, we don't own the weapons manufacturing industry. We don't own the military-industrial complex. We have no interest in
You heard it here first. No, film this. Film this.
Okay.
You heard it here first, folks.
We don't need to prevent
All these people came out here not to talk to people. They just told us they don't want to have a conversation with us because they're not here to talk to people and spread their word. Even though they're all out here, they're not here to educate people. Don't talk to them. That's what they want. Don't talk to them.
Don't you threaten my friend.
You're this close to me.
I'm happy to have a conversation.
I don't think so.
No, you don't want to.
What do you frame Palestine for? You haven't pronounced the name of your own country right. Spelled with an F. You can't even spell it. You can't even pronounce the name of your own country right. That is, if you think it really is a country. Except for 240 hostages.
Growing up
There's been a Jewish residue in Gaza for 5,000 years. Nobody went out. Where are the Jews in Gaza?
to see these Jews get stripped down.
Yeah, they got kicked out by the
Israel
people
3
they poured
times.
water for.
I went on birthright. I went on 2 other Israel trips. I got to get introduced to Palestinian kids who were likely telling me that everything was okay.
Surviving
That a
hostages are
two-state
being held
solution
by
would
your
be
pals
enough.
over there in
Most of
Gaza.
I do not believe that anymore. And the reason is
But that doesn't count
ceasefire
about
is not enough.
the
The
countless
only
people
reason
that had their tits
was
cut off
the
in front of their
perpetuation
moms.
of
Is that what you like to do?
by a
Do you think this communist revolution
that will
is...
continue
Do
the
you
bloodshed.
think this... Why do you think
As you
this...
do, I know
Why do you
that
think
you
this conversation... I didn't say such a thing. No, I didn't. I did not say such a thing. You misheard me. You misheard me. Why are you carrying water for baby killers here to cut off the tits of their mothers?
All of our prayers are about to be
that's what the civilians are doing?
We're so connected to this land, but it doesn't mean that my people can turn around and become their oppressors.
What is a free Palestine?
Louder, comrade! It's unacceptable!
What does a free Palestine look like to
Do
you?
this to people,
What is a
which
free
we know
Palestine?
how fucked up genocide is!
Yeah, you're willing to go into somebody's house and cut the tits off of women? You're willing to do that for your communist revolution? How far are you willing to go for your communist revolution? How many eggs do you think you got to break? Huh? Are you an egg breaker? Are you an egg breaker? How many lives do you got? How many eggs you got to break? What do you think Islam's going to do when they come for you? What do you think they're going to do? Where are you going to go? 200 million dead because of socialism in the 20th century! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
We lose 10 million people to capitalism every year. It's added up significantly. Additionally, Stalin was not a fucking communist. He didn't have any of those ideals. He betrayed everybody. Don't put words in our fucking mouths. Read the Communist Manifesto, my friend. You and I are much more alike than we are unalike. I promise you that. No one else can do their job better than they can.
The workers already do all of the work of society. Is it so crazy to advocate for us to administer it ourselves? Do we have to do the work we do under the thumb of a parasitic ruling class? No! The same ruling class that has an interest in the occupation and slaughter of the people of Gaza? No! Well, Sounds like we've got some work to do then. If you're interested in any of this stuff, it sounds like you might be interested in communist organizing. Because that's what the solution here necessitates. It necessitates class struggle. And what we mean by that between the tense force between a settler colonial state and its occupied population. The sentence is getting weird, apparently. Yahoo! Shame on you! Palestine is not for you! Not another nickel! Not another dime! We won't pay for Israel's crime! Not another nickel! Not another dime! We won't pay for Israel's crime!
And so,
not a nickel! Not a dime! We won't pay for Israel's crime! We won't pay for Israel's crime! And saying, we're going to kill all of you? No! Hell no! Hell no! Look what happened in Afghanistan. Did we destroy the Taliban by indiscriminately bombing them? Right? No, it doesn't work. It has never worked. It doesn't make any sense. The only way forward that the state of Israel sees is either their destruction or the destruction of the Palestinian people. Choose to, boycott this or that. When trying to call your representatives, right? But your individual actions alone have no meaningful impact on, global imperialism. That means what the individual action that you need to take, the power that you need to exercise, is to organize with other people like you, other people who share the same fundamental interests as you. Solution of the problems going on between Israel and Palestine. We call for class struggle. We call for an overthrow of the people carrying out the genocide. And what do we get hit with back?
Well, it's not major.
We gotta get the fuck out. This is not serious political advocacy. This is people trying to take comfort in keeping the positions they already have so that they can keep profiting off of war. Sabbah's not taking his letter because he cares about the safety of Jewish communities. If we cared about the safety of Jewish communities, we would go for a socialist revolution.
That's right. We will not be shamed into silence.
We are communists. We call for Intifada until victory. Will they be forced to listen when the workers of the world rise up and demand our birthright be recognized? Throw into Hamas. We must lay the blame for this genocidal campaign firmly at the feet of the Zionist statesmen and the bureaucrats and the capitalists that they serve in Israel.
Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
So as a past student of Western University as well as resident of Bellingham, what are your takes on this event here?
It doesn't surprise me. Western Washington University has made its objective to produce activists rather than competent professionals with expertise within their field.
And actually, I did have one more question. So they call Bellingham the city of subdued excitement, but you'd also talked about, in your talks with others, about the mission statement of Western University. How do you think those two align with both the city and the university? And do you think this makes a change or even a break from that mission statement of the university by allowing this?
Well, it spells out bad news for Bellingham. The students that wish to stay here and become involved in local politics are going to give you the same kind of politics you see unfolding in Bellingham today. We have a city council consisting of cookie-cutter members that would be perfectly at home with the kind of people right here that you see at Western Washington's Red Square.
In this country and around the world,